Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. It's not super late at night, but I have really had a really huge day. My family and I went for like a few hour drive this morning to go pick up a dishwasher in a small town, quite a few hours south of where I live. And it was a really nice drive, but I'm just like exhausted from the day. But I did get my very first ColourPop order in the mail, and I'm so excited. I am not really a super fan of ColourPop. I know a lot of people talk about them, and a lot of people have their products, like every single item that comes out. But for me, that's just too much of a money grab. And it's too much to keep track of. So I feel like that was like pushing me off. But I saw a couple things on the website that intrigued me, and some of it was on sale, and some of it just was like, I was like, you know what, let's just try these things out. So I bit the bullet, and so far I'm like, I have a few thoughts right off the top of my head. Things are a lot smaller than I potentially thought they were going to be, so I'll go ahead with what I ordered and we'll discuss it as I go. You'll hear my kid playing with his toys in the background. The first thing I ordered was this Luxe Gloss, and it is a really cute packaging. I wish the tub like looked like this. It's called Panache, and it's just the gloss, and it just says Luxe Gloss. So, honey, don't touch that, okay? No touching that, okay? Sorry, he likes to touch the Xbox or the Xbox light, and yeah, my husband is playing, so I really don't want him to touch that. But this is what the Luxe Gloss looks like, but the top part of it is just like a bland, not pretty packaging color. And I mean, I'm about the packaging. Like, I know I in my mind, I'm more like function over fashion kind of thing. But when you see this, wouldn't the top of this be so cute if that was like the lid? I think that would be so cute. So, yeah, I kind of look at this like, this is, I don't know. It just looks like drugstore. I don't know. Anyway, it looks like drugstore. I don't know. I don't know. I'll try it out and see if I like the formula, because that's really going to be the kicker for me, is if the formula is good. I will swatch the color, actually. I did want to swatch this because I'm curious to see what it looks like myself. But it looks, oh, okay, so it looks like this. Tata mommy, please. Honey, no. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, it looks like that. It's got like a really thick kind of consistency to it. You're so sweet, honey. Thank you. And he's giving me kisses on my arm. It's got like these tiny little like glittery specks that just catch the light in just a way. And so cute. Thank you, buddy. Okay, mommy's going to press pause if you're not going to listen. Okay, where do you know where to be, okay? You got to go up there. I'm so sorry. I'm not editing. It's going to be a long video. So this is my first item, which is a gloss, and it's something that looks very thick and chunky, and so we will see what I think. I'm going to actually just put this on now. So it has a scent to it. It's almost like buttercream scent, like cake and icing kind of thing. It's not a bad scent. The formula is pretty thick. I'm not hating it though, but I can tell if you put too much, it's gonna have those like sticky strings like between your lips. So just be forewarned of that. And again, I apologize, I'm not wearing any like face makeup, just my eye makeup today. That has been a theme for me lately. I usually do videos when I do have a full face on, but I just got this and I really want to put it away before my kid wants to like finger paint with everything. So I'm just gonna like do it like this. I hope you guys understand. That's the first item. And then the next items I got are eyeliners, which I can't even remember which ones I ordered, to be completely honest. So this first one says creme gel liner, and it is in the shade Cherry Pie, so I'm thinking this is like a more red based one. And it came in this packaging here. So I should do it like that with the cherries and everything, really cute. And then again, it's very cheaply like done, the packaging very cheaply done. But these are gel liners, so they're supposed to be really good for your waterline, and you guys know like my waterline tears a lot, so this is something I really want to try out. So I have that, and then I also got the shade Crossed, but it doesn't have any like vowels. Oh my gosh, I can't think of what I want to say. It doesn't have any vowels in it. It just says Crossed, and it's like this bright, beautiful yellow. And I don't have anything like this at all in my collection, and I really hope that the yellow is impactful enough on the waterline that it doesn't just blend in with my olivey skin tone. So I'm hoping that it makes a bit of an impact. And then I got Insomniac, which also has the same, I don't know if I showed you, but the same kind of like plain looking packaging as the previous one. But this one is a bright pink, and these are like the colors I more so wear, like the warm pinks, reds, yellows, oranges. Those are more like my tones. So I thought these might be cute to try, and I didn't want to go too crazy. Obviously the shopper in me wanted to buy like the full pack, but I was like, no, just try a few. You may not even like them, and then you'd bought like a $75 US pack of stuff you're never going to use. So just try a few and see. So I have these three, and I'm so excited to try those out. And again, they look like that. And then I ordered a couple of single eyeshadows, just 2 of them. And I wanted to order some Super Shock shadows, but then I thought that's probably not something that I would actually use. So I had to be a smart shopper at that point again, of just like, if you're trying something, try something you know that you're actually going to get use out of. And I don't think I would use a Super Shock shadow, especially in the time frame that it takes to use them up. But I got Solstice with the Mostest, which is this beautiful pink one here, and I will swatch that. And Love That For You, which is this like beautiful like raspberry purple shade. So I'm just gonna swatch these right now. These ones actually look like the pan size is a normal pan size, but the palettes that I'm going to show you, they're so small. Like I was actually expecting bigger, and I'll explain later, but this is the Solstice with the Mostest, and the next one is Love That For You. So again, I just got 2 because I wanted to try the formula. I didn't want to go too crazy, and if I decide that I really like it and it's something that I want in my collection more, I can go ahead and buy at that point. But right now I'm good with this. So I'm going to put them in my L1 palette. Oops, it looks like this. It's just a really big palette. It was like $20 from Amazon. That's $20 Canadian. And I have Shine by SD and Give Me Glow in here right now, and I just thought they kind of went with the whole theme, so I'll just keep them in there. And then I got a couple of eyeshadow palettes. So the first couple that I got are the ones that I actually thought were going to be much bigger. Well, not much bigger, but a little bit bigger. So these are the 9-pan ones, and I got the Wine and Only. I got High Tide, like who is she, why is she buying this, and Cherry Crush. So I actually thought these were going to be a very similar size to the Morphe 9-pans, and I'll show you those if I can. I should have grabbed it earlier. Where did I put those? Here we go. And maybe they are. No, they're not at all. Okay, so they're somewhat close actually. Maybe I was wrong, but we'll see. I'm gonna, like, this is the size of the Morphe one, so maybe I'm wrong. They are actually, well, the outside packaging kind of resembles the size, but okay, the pan size is so tiny. Like in comparison, the pan size is just so tiny, and I never knew that about ColourPop eyeshadows. Everyone raves and raves and raves about these eyeshadows, and I thought that I was going to get the same kind of pan sizes, and then I was going to be able to pop these out, and I don't see anything on the back where I'm able to pop any of these things out. So I think they stay as they stay, and you only get certain ones that you can pop out and switch around. So Our refrigerator door just opened by itself. Hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, things are going on here. So weird. So this is the Cherry Crush eyeshadow palette, and the back just has like cute little like cherries on the back, and it says the names in them, and it looks like this, and it's really cute. And these are like my kind of eyeshadows. I love these kind of shades, and I've kind of I'm not upset about the fact that they're smaller, but it's definitely much tinier than I was anticipating. And then I should actually leave these in the packaging because I haven't used them yet. My brain is still like trying so hard to work. And then the High Tide one, which is really pretty. The reason I got this is because I thought it would be a good companion palette with these other ones. This is what the actual packaging looks like. It's got some kind of like embossment reflect, just like it does on the front. Like it has that same thing on the actual packaging, and on the back it's just little circles with the names. And then on the inside, again, the tinier little itty bitty pans, which when I'm showing you like this, they kind of look like an average size eyeshadow pan, but they're actually quite a bit smaller, which I'm not mad at. Just I was not expecting that. And the reason I picked this one up is because I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, and I'm trying to use not just like pinks and reds and purples and yellows and all that kind of stuff. I want to put in some greens and teals and things like that as well. So that's why I picked up High Tide. And it wasn't that crazy of a value that I was like, oh my gosh, I'm out of all this money. It was like $12 US or something. So I thought, okay, if I'm going to try a palette like that, it's going to be, oh honey. Then I got Wine and Only. I'm going to do this really fast because my poor kiddo. And again, it's a plastic packaging though. So very similar to the Morphe, and it has this like this in it instead of just the plastic insert. And this one has a nice size mirror. I forgot to check if the other ones have mirrors. And again, I thought I was going to be able to pop these out. I don't know, because on the back it doesn't show me that I can pop these out. So if you can pop these ones out or whatever, just like let me know down below if you guys don't mind. And if not, like that's totally cool. But I just thought it would be nice to have other single eyeshadows that I could like create my own eyeshadow palettes with. But the reason I got this is like I'm obsessed with this. I wanted the Baroque one as well. I'm sorry, honey, 1 second. I wanted the Baroque eyeshadow palette as well. But unfortunately that one was sold out, so I wasn't able to get that one. But this one looks absolutely beautiful and like a little bit more up my alley, so I think I'm really going to enjoy using that one. And then the very last eyeshadow palette and the last item that I ordered out of all of the things was the Fade Into Hue eyeshadow palette. Again, I was expecting this to be almost like the size of a 35 eyeshadow pan palette from Morphe, but this has, oh gosh, 36 eyeshadows in it, I think. And it's just like a nice, really like a narrow eyeshadow palette. It's not super massive, a little too tall for the Alex drawers though, unfortunately. But a couple of these are a little damaged looking, so hopefully I can press those back in. But all in all, it looks okay. It's actually a really nice looking palette, and what I liked about this is that they just change color ever so slightly, so you can do monochromatic looks, or you can just like go through the entire thing and create a rainbow look or whatever you want. So for me, this is just such a fun looking palette, and I've been eyeing this up for quite some time and really wanting to try it. So I'm actually excited that I have this. I do notice that there are a few glitter shades in here, but at the same time, yeah, I'm oh honey, oh honey, oh honey, you know, you can't touch mommy's makeup. He looks at this and thinks probably like crayons or paint or something. So oops, I just tried to show off. I'm a mess right now, you guys. This looks actually really fun, so I'm excited to use this, and I think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this in the next coming years. I'm gonna say months, but you know, I have so many eyeshadow palettes that I'm using for for the summer, so hopefully I can pull this out in like winter time or something. I might even try and pull it out soon, but I did really want this, and I think it's going to be really fun to use. Honey, you are just in my business. Okay. But yeah, if anyone has tried these, just let me know what you guys think. I actually wanted to swatch a few of these, so I might do that right now, actually. Now that I think about it, I did want to swatch a couple of them to see what the eyeshadows were like. Especially, I'd like to compare them to the individual eyeshadows. So we'll do the one at the top that kind of looked a little crumbly. Also, this gloss is very thick, but it's not terrible, but it's very thick. So this is Fantasyland. So just kind of you know, somewhat mediocre kind of shimmer. And then we have Big Smile, which is really pretty, actually. That's gorgeous with a little bit of shimmer glitter in there. That is really pretty. The next one I will do is Retro Dream. And that's like a peachy orange shimmer, which is really pretty. And then let's do Bold Type, which is a really dark green. That one actually is really good. It feels a little bit chalky on the fingertip though. And then we'll try the glitter. It's called Kaleidoscope, which is the blue one. Okay, so that swatched pretty nicely, actually. I was thinking that it was going to be more of like patchy and just fallen off, but it has sort of like a creamy base to it, so it looks like it would be really easy to apply and super fun to wear on the eye. That is so cute. I know a lot of people don't like to wear glitters, but I think if you just like place it in the center of your lid, it would look really great. And let's do this deeper shimmer, which is called Nouveau. Hopefully I can twist my arm around and show you that one. So those are just some of the colors in there. I think I'm going to enjoy using this. It looks like a lot of fun. That glitter is actually catching my eye, oddly enough. So I will try and do something using that glitter down the road, I'm sure, if I don't forget. And if worst comes to worst, like what I can do is use the blue or the teal High Tide palette that I got and maybe put that on top of it just to try and like see what their glitter is about. Again, I'm not a huge fan of pressed glitters or glitters in general, but excuse me, I definitely wanted to try that out. So here are some of the items that I picked up. And again, the gloss is very thick. It was on sale, so I don't know if they're going to have it anymore. But again, it was called Panache. I'm just like trying to feel it out. It feels very creamy, but it feels very thick. And I kind of like a soft gloss that almost feels like you're not wearing it, that it's so smooth, kind of like the Anastasia Beverly Hills glosses or those new Maybelline glosses. I kind of like those textures, but this one's just a hint too thick, and I'm very aware that I'm wearing it. So other than that, I think everything will be really good. I'm excited to try out these eyeliners. If you guys have tried anything from ColourPop, because this is my very first time getting anything, let me know what you think down below in the comments. I would really appreciate that. What your favorite items are, if you feel like these liners last, what's the staying power like on the shadows. Any kind of information you guys can provide for me. What's your favorite palette? What shimmer, shocker, whatever you call those super shock things you think I should get. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was fun for you, and I apologize that I'm very distracted, but my kid comes first. So if I am like distracted with that, that is why. He's my everything, and if he wants me, I definitely want to be there for him. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you again later. Bye, everybody.